Hello, it's been a while. So firstly, thank you so much for still being here. The last few years have been tough, to say the least. Suffice to say that I consider myself blessed to still be alive, yet alone in such fine fettle. So I just had to take a step back and deal with what was in front of me. I am absolutely delighted to be able to be here, maybe a little different, certainly a whole lot stronger, and I firmly believe with a great deal more to offer. So let's quickly pick up where I had left off. First, gold's all-time highs aren't just about fear or inflation, they're about preparation. Central banks, especially in the East, are loading up on gold, but this isn't some rebellion against the West. It looks more like quiet coordination. Anyone truly paying attention knows that the current system, fiat-heavy, debt-saturated, is running on fumes. Gold is being repositioned as neutral ground, a stabilizer for what comes next. So while it may look like a shift in power from west to east, it's more likely a joint move toward a new model. The real story isn't competition, it's consolidation. Meanwhile, silver might still be the overlooked wild card. Still cheap, still off most radars, but quietly positioning itself for a catch-up play as the reset narrative unfolds and now finally catching a bid. Second, we have now seen the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, issuing warnings that the US bond market could be the next source of panic. Yet in reality, the legalized monopoly on currency continues to be maintained, and ironically, crypto appears ready to help bolster US Treasury demand courtesy of USDC and Tether. Third, what became known as the cost of living crisis is now better seen, of course, as the intentional devaluation of domestic purchasing power. The going direct framework, which was once a fringe concern, has profoundly impacted real lives, paving the way for CBDCs, but more importantly, signaling the ongoing weaponization of currency against the populace. Fourth, the controlled demolition towards multipolarism continues. It's simply the end of the illusion of unity and the apparent fragmentation of the global economy. Yet the reality may be somewhat different. Finally, the erosion of public institutional trust continues as credibility falls across the board and division rises, whether it's media, finance, governance. It ceases to be accidental. Systematic dismantling of trust conceivably allows populations to become more malleable, setting the stage for sweeping change, often sold as solutions. So we'll be keeping a sharp eye on what's ahead. Of course, I could go on, but that will do for now. So looking ahead, what can you expect from me? Well, I've rewritten the channel description and now consider this channel to be the home of historical foresight and financial truth. For the present, chaos is a mirror to history's cycles. We'll explore the myths of credit, control and monetary illusions with the clarity of history as our guide, because knowing the past is how we protect the future and those we love. Expect deep dive analysis on forgotten history, hidden power and current events that actually matter. We'll go beyond the noise to uncover the real forces shaping our world and offer practical ways to build resilience in uncertain times. For today's multipolar chaos is just the latest turn in an ancient playbook, a playbook that tells us what's next. So thank you so much for still being here. I truly appreciate it. And I'll look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.